Bagfuel, baby.
For the
I had a showcase in Toronto, at whatever year. That probably was had to be 5-6 years ago too. Whenever it was the All-Star game in Toronto.
Okay.
Drake was hosting all that. That's
Who
when I
DJ'd
first
up there. Yeah, I remember.
Yep. I saw Envy out there. That was Envy actually had a party with Jordan or something. Great. It was first of all, it was freezing. It was -9.
Yeah. I didn't go. I just took my money.
What'd you just do?
I just took my money. I booked Clue for fucking Kenny Smith.
Oh, you just took the money.
I booked Clue for Kenny Smith. Shout out to Kenny Smith, Queens. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And I was like, it's too cold up there. I'm not going.
Yo, bro.
Nah, I used to be out there. I know. The streets are heated. To melt the ice.
I brought 2 coats while I was out there. It was it was
so
so cold.
2 coats.
When you leaving and you about to go somewhere, you really you can't walk out and then be like, all right, let me look up the address. Nah, you gotta have you gotta leave out the door and go wherever you going, into the car, whatever.
I'm gonna tell you something scary after you finish your story.
Freezing, my nigga. Mm-hmm. So I had a showcase out there with my guy Peter Jackson, and then my man Stan. He was actually running around with OT Genesis, and he had hit me. He said, "Yo, I'm over here at this spot. This Drake is over here. Where the fuck you at? Pull up." I'm like, all right, bet. So now this is how ill I am, right? My man, I was out there with Killer Touch. Killer had the Tesla. It was so cold. I
remember the Tesla.
The Tesla broke down. He was the first nigga that had a Tesla. Killer crazy. It was so it was so cold. You know how you got to charge the Teslas or whatever. So you couldn't charge. It was that cold. So we get to the spot. Mad cops, but different. Whatever they got out there in Canada, they first of all it's freezing outside, but they got those coats on. Them crazy ass, saber tooth type coats. So I'm walking up and they just giving me that look like nobody. This is
what are you doing?
Yeah, right. So I'm over here. I got my camera guy. I got my little bro, Killer Touch. So now I'm like, you know what? I told my man before I even went out to Canada. I said, yo, he pressed up shirts. I said, yo, I need one of them OVO joints, but not the little eye. I want the
stupid shit.
Yeah, the shit to go from the shoulder to, you know what I mean? So I told the cop, I said, yo, I ain't even meet Drake yet. You know what I'm saying? I just told the cop, I said, yo, look, man, they told me to pull up. I'm over here talking to Drake. And once I zipped down the coat, and he saw the big ass owl, he's like, oh, you good. Now I'm looking back, Killer, my God. And then I told him, I said, yo, that's my crew, you know what I mean? They gotta come in with me. And he was like, go ahead. Bro, this shit you know how it is in New York. Sometimes it's they know who you are and you still got
Drake got Wayne through customs, my nigga. Yo, nigga, when I went to OVO Fest, Cardinal Fisher invited me out there. I went out there to join them.
That shit different.
He said, yo, Drake gonna be there. Drake wanna meet you. Nigga know about your work. I met him for a hot second, my nigga. That nigga is the mayor. When we went to his house, because we went with Cardinal Fisher, everybody went to the after party. Nigga looked like he had food trucks in front. Guess what the address said, my nigga? And we stopping it after this. The shit said Drake, Ontario. Swear to God.
I just did the biscuit face.
I swear to God. I got chills on my arm, bro. The shit says Drake, Ontario. The nigga Cardinal Fisher is a god in Canada. And we're following the motherfucking navigation. And it says the address, which I can't say. And it says Drake, Ontario. The nigga Cardinal said, oh shit.
This nigga has his own.
We going to Drake, Ontario? Yo, nigga.
Yo, I pull up to the spot.
That's money.
They checking. This is one of them first joints I went to where they yo, you got to check in your phone. And I'm like, my phone is
that's
my
your lifeline.
Yeah, I can't
check in my phone, bro.
yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, anybody and that's the thing, it was all ball players. So I saw Steph Curry. I seen, I know some of them. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, this shit different.
You see why?
I'm like, okay, yeah, exactly.
I went to a Rihanna joint. They did that to me. That caused me to get myself 2 phones because they only checking one. But go ahead.
You gotta figure
it out. They only check.
It's I'm about to get 2 phones.
Yeah, so now I pull up, I get to the spot and I'm over here I'm looking around. I don't see the nigga, but I heard him on the microphone shouting some shit out. So I'm like, damn, I gotta hurry up and see him before, because you know how it is. Nigga fucking be in the spot for 2 seconds and be out.
Walk through.
So I saw my boy Steph Floss, that DJ for LeBron and all that in Ohio. And then when I saw him, He looked over. He said, "Oh, Biz, what up?" And then Drake looked. He said he saw me. You know what I mean? So this is after the going viral, following all that. He was like, "Oh, what's good?" Gave me a dap. So now, you know what I'm saying? The party like over. Everybody just vibing. And I was like, Drake was like, "Yo, pull up." And he's like, "Yo, take my map. I don't really look at my DMs." And when he said it, I'm thinking like, "Damn, I don't really be looking at my DMs either." So I only could imagine. You know what I mean? Exchange numbers and all that. We took a flick. Now Envy, remember Envy was out there. Envy had a party somewhere. It's brick, but niggas is turned.
We moving.
We outside. Get to the spot. Envy got 10 bottles. Envy don't, Envy might be drinking 1 bottle. It's 10 bottles, so I took 2. Got my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all the same niggas, man.
But
I love it.
Yeah, it's like, yo, we outside.
That's what I'm with Clue, though. Clue be like, yo, this is everybody's. These are yours. Good luck.
So this, so it wasn't that packed in the club, but the DJ shouting people out. Shout out to World Star in the building. Shout out to Shaderoom. So I'm thinking like, Shaderoom? Who's from? I don't know who. Like, but I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm just talking to, there was a few females, and there was this lady, and she was just like, I have drinks, so here, y'all want something to drink? Oh no, we don't drink like that. She's like, I'm like, I don't, y'all smoke? And she was like, yeah. So my man that I was with, he had a dispensary out there.
That's the Shade Room chick.
So now I'm just, I ain't know. So I was just like, she pulled out a bag.
Circumvent. He had the weed for it. He had the drinks and weed.
Look, she had a bag, the Canadian money. And I was like, oh, no, you good. Just here, I'm going to take care of you. Gave her some. So then she like, oh, you look familiar. And I was like, yo, I just came from this spot with Drake, whatever. I showed her the flick. She's like, oh, give it to me. She's like, send me that picture. I posted on the Shade Room. And I was like, wait, what? I said, oh, you.
Boom. And then it was up from there.
Like, yeah, it was that. But like going back to like.
You want to hear a crazy story about the Shade Room?
It was like.
It was up from there.
That's when the Shade Room was like, they had like 2 million followers, and it was like impossible to get
them. Let me tell you how ill.
You know what I'm saying?
Get a poster.
It was like when the blue check was like
nobody had it.
With the Shade Room. I remember I did the interview with Money and Violence when they were first getting off the ground.
Yeah.
So the dude that created the show, his baby mother, wanted to do a rebuttal interview. And the Shade Room hit me up to coordinate the interview. And they only had 5,000 followers.
Jeez.
And I called Mo. I was like, yo, Mo, some site called the Shade Room want to bring your baby mother on. He's like, yo, listen, Hine, I know you got a job to do. I don't see what sense it would make to holler at her, but do what you got to do. I said, I ain't doing that.
Right.
And then
did it.
Years later, from 5,000 to 20 million.
Shade Room, don't hold it against them.
Nah, it's all good.
I'm trying to reconnect with Angie too. I haven't spoken to her in a minute, but that was legendary because even my sister, like at that time, my sister like called me, texted me. She said, "Yo, you're on the Shade Room," and I was like one of the only niggas that flicked it up with Drake like that. So it was one of those like. It's Bizkit spotted with Drake All-Star Weekend. So now everybody knows I'm out there. So now my shit is just
going boom.
Can you talk about
welcome to the party?